Hello to everybody on my YouTube channel, Facebook, and other places that I post videos on. Yet again, still not important enough to have a Twitter account. I wanted to produce another video concerning this Patriots Rally for Freedom Incorporated situation that's been going on for a while, or for the past couple of days. And first of all, today's March 24th, and today's a very special day to me. So I am not going to belabor this subject too much in this video. I just wanted to do some follow-ups, and also, wait for it, I need to do a factual correction. Now, what is the factual correction? The factual correction is that in my previous video, I stated that the Patriots Rally for Freedom Incorporated event that happened on March 15th, 2014 was a Tea Party event. I was mistaken. However, I found this out after I produced the previous video. However, with a name such as Patriots Rally for Freedom, that screams Tea Party. And a lot of people did think that it was a Tea Party account. However, I was informed by Miss Kate Beecham or Mrs. Kate Beecham rather, that it was not supposed to be a quote-unquote Tea Party event. And there's a reason for this. Come to find out that Mr. Gary Campbell is not a very big fan of the Tea Party movement. So that explains a lot to me. So with that being said, I apologize for that factual mistake. However, it really does not neither here or there when it comes to the overall situation. On March 21st, 3 days ago, I received an email from Mr. Campbell that said the following, quote, Mr. Adams, our company is not only working to unite conservative voters, we've done it at our own personal expense. Due to your inaccurate reports, we have asked that you stop any promotional or harassing materials as there are many conservatives watching your actions. Please refer to our website for further information, and thank you for your cooperation and interest. A hard copy of this email will follow. Gary Campbell, CEO, Patriots Rally for Freedom Incorporated. And that was on March 21st, 2014. Now, when it comes to this email, okay, that's fine. I sure as hell hope a lot of conservatives are watching my actions, because as I said in the description of the previous video, which they have complained about and gotten strikes on me on my other YouTube channel, which is no big deal. I'll get that cleared up, shortly. I hope a lot of conservatives are watching what I'm doing, because I'm going to police our own. If I find that there is a problem, especially with people who claim to be CEOs threatening to sue people who have done nothing wrong, I have a problem with that. That's what the left does. The left constantly runs to the court, okay? The left runs to the court. We don't run to the court. We try to take care of things within family, but instantly these people want to sit here and start threatening to sue people for things they never, did wrong, to be honest with you. And so, with all that being said, there's been a little bit of a Twitter war going on. There's one guy out there, he goes by the Twitter handle of DryHeat115. I guess he's in some sort of desert area. And he posted a post. He posted a tweet about very long tweet before the original video got struck from YouTube. And this is what I really, really love. I guess I've made the big time. I've been accused of pulling an MSNBC on Gary Campbell in that conversation that was in the previous video. And he says that, quote, this is in his response, which I will put up here on the screen. He says, quote, at the 20-minute, 9-second mark, the response by the CEO maintains no fluidity to the question or conversation. Obviously, to the most inept, even a liberal listener, this phone recording has been tampered with. Really? Really? The moment that he's talking about at 20 minutes, 9 seconds in my original video was when I told Mr. Campbell that my work is just as on par as what Luke Livingston did for Breitbart, and there was dead silence there. Now, I don't know why there was dead silence there. I don't know if he was doubting that my work was just as good as Breitbart's or whatever else, or that he knew that I had him cornered, that he basically handed me the quote-unquote keys to the kingdom by saying, okay, yeah, you can repost your own video as long as you don't use our ever-precious logo. Okay? So, yeah, that's basically where that stands. I'm not going to belabor this. It's an organization. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know how they plan to auction off a Tea Party moniker. I don't get all that. I did find out on their website that, now remember, this is coming from their website, that if there are any funds left over, and they've used the qualifier if any, if any funds are left over from the sale of this company name, that they're going to distribute it to certain veterans organizations, but they don't mention any of those veterans organizations, like the Marine Corps Law Enforcement Program or organization or anything like that. They just say it's going to be distributed to certain veteran organizations. Well, tell us which ones it's going to be distributed to. If you're going to have people spend money to buy your organization, and you're going to distribute it. See, that's the other thing that I love about people. Let's hide behind the vets. Let's hide behind the veterans. We're going to say that we're going to give it to qualified veteran organizations. Which ones? And as a veteran myself, although I am not an injured veteran, and I did not have any, I didn't leave a family behind. I'm not injured. I don't need help from the VA, anything like that. But even at that, I find it insulting to veterans to hide behind them, especially in today's age. Well, we're going to make everything okay by giving it to veterans organizations. Whatever. So all these people, and I think Dry Heat said this too. I don't know. I'm not even going to look up. I'm not going to look up who said it. Oh, actually, no. I do have who said it. If you just give me 1 second. Who said this? Let's see. Oh, yes. My beer bottle. I think that's his internet handle, or Twitter handle. Quote, his tweet was, quote, and thumbs down the video. It's an edited hack job designed by a disgruntled, out-of-work wedding photographer. Oh. Wow. I mean, really? Yes, I used to do wedding photo and video, and I chose to get out of it because, frankly, I got tired of it. I'm not disgruntled. I just got tired of it. I have bigger fish to fry. I got bigger projects, on my plate than covering weddings. And yes, it provided me a decent living for a while, but as with everybody, you want to evolve and enhance what you do in things that are, quite frankly, a little less stressful. So my beer bottle, or whatever your name is on Twitter, you don't know anything about what I've gone through with media production and weddings. It's frankly none of your business. I'm not going to put it out there. You can sit here and read whatever you want about me and the wedding industry and all that good stuff. That's fine. Okay? But when it comes back to this whole thing that I pulled an MSNBC on Gary Campbell, no. I don't know why he was shocked into silence for those few seconds in the original conversation. So I know the truth. I have the original file. It came off my phone. I was in the middle of a phone conversation with Wayne Dupree when Gary Campbell called me. Period. End of story. Unfortunately, out of the kindness of somebody's heart who will go nameless, who was involved with the organization, I have been compensated for my work that I did on March 15th. Fine. I'm happy with that. But at the same time, I am not happy with an organization that's turning around and trying to sue people that have not done anything wrong. And then trying to raise hell on my YouTube channel, which isn't going to go anywhere. I'm going to get all that straightened out, like I said, here in a little bit. But this really shows the smallness of people. It really does. And by the way, all these people who are saying, we need to unite, conservatives need to unite, and blah, 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 blah. Yes, I understand that. I get that. I'm all for that. So why are these people doing things that are not going to unite us? Remember, they threw down the gauntlet on this. I didn't. I was sitting here minding my own business when I started getting Facebook messages and phone calls about pulling my videos down because of a little use of a logo, when all I was trying to do was help them. That's all I was trying to do, was help get the message out, because I didn't know anything about this supposed organizational auction or anything like that. All I was trying to do was help. And I did not claim to be Patriots Rally for Freedom Incorporated. I was not trying to make money by using their ever-precious logo, which from what I understand, they never paid the designer for. There's no trademark on it. There's no copyright symbol on it. Nothing. So, if anything, it could fall under fair use if you really wanted to push it. But, all that being said, it is what it is. So, that's basically what it comes down to. It really surprises me that everybody's trying to blame me for bringing division into the conservative movement, quote unquote. But yet, these are the people who threw down the gauntlet. These are the people who are trying to sue people for no good reason whatsoever, or at least threatening to sue them. Okay? And I still maintain my belief and personal opinion that there is something extremely wrong with this situation. And I've said my piece, I've made my factual correction, and I'm basically going to leave it at that. And it's very interesting, because it's organizations like this that are causing more problems than what they're doing good with. And I've been there, I've seen it, I've been at the ground floor of well, in my case, a Tea Party organization. We'll just keep it to the realm of conservative organizations, and all the egos that get in the way. I talked about this last night on Michael Berryman Show at conservativenationmedia.com. You could listen to the podcast. I'll provide a link to the bottom at the bottom of this message, and that's basically where I stand. It's interesting because, yet again, it's not their fault that it's not their fault that they're suing people. I mean, Ken Crow and Kate Beecham didn't do anything wrong, from what I can tell. And therefore, that's what I love, that these people who are trying to come after me say nothing about the fact that Gary Campbell threw this gauntlet down by calling me and then threatening to sue Ken Crow and Kate Beecham. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm not going to belabor this subject anymore. I got other projects that I need to take care of, and like I said, today is a very special day for me. So that's basically it. So as I've said before, I will say again, and I will say always, may he command his angels regarding you to watch you in all your ways. May God bless you. May God bless San Antonio. May God bless Texas. And may God continue to bless the United States of America. And may he save this wonderful republic of ours.